Jeremiah with Porsche Detroit North, and today we're going to be taking a look at our 2011 Boxster Spyder. This one, of course, comes to us with about just over 29,000 miles, or maybe just under 30,000 miles on it. Again, this vintage is 2011. Of course, the color of it is white, sitting on a very nice set of GTS wheels for its vintage. Purpose of this video is mostly going to be to show the condition, the overall condition of the vehicle as it has come to us. So we're going to jump right into it. Right here up front, I noticed that it is pristine, especially for something this age with this many miles. So take a closer look, and we can see that we do have a full PPF on this vehicle. So I am seeing, well, at least a full frontal PPF. We'll see what the sides are looking like. However, that front bumper entirely wrapped in paint protection film, so we have not a single mark on it. For all 29,000 miles, that front end is showing a nice 0. The same thing's happening with the hood and the headlights. Headlights are in really great shape. No yellowing, discoloring, or fogging on those headlights. They're looking really nice and clean. Love to see that. The only age that you see on the front of this vehicle may just be this vintage Porsche crest there. So both quarter panels in great shape. We're going to jump and take a look at these wheels. All the wheels are in really good shape. You'll notice I have the vehicle running, so we can at least kind of get a feel for it. It is pretty hot. It's about 90 degrees out here, so when we jump inside, that'd be nice to feel a little AC. But this is our front driver wheel in perfect condition. Tires were just done on this car last year, so 2025. Coming around to the side, I am seeing even more PPF even on that rocker. This side rocker panel is covered in PPF as well. See a little bit of wear here, possibly with just a couple of shoe scuffs. Those will easily come out, and it is on top of the actual PPF itself, so we'll get those squared away. That paint protection film is also going to follow along. It stops right here. You see maybe the small line. It'll stop right here on that rear quarter panel. So up top we have no protection, but down below where the rocks will kick off of that front wheel, more towards this kind of rear well here, you are going to have some paint protection film there as well. I think even as far as kind of wear goes, you'll start to see a little bit on this black stripe where it wears, but in all honesty, that looks really good for 29,000 miles. I am very impressed with how this film is held up over time. Moving along to that rear wheel here. It's the rear driver's side wheel. Have no scratches, scrapes, curb rash, or anything like that. I'll just give you a date here on that wheel, on that tire. It's 2/8/25. All four were done back in 25, but there's the date for it. Another reason to leave the car running during this video, we can hear this beautiful exhaust. Come on up and we see those beautiful Spyder rolls there. Top of this car is in immaculate shape. I'm very impressed. It still has that bit of shine, a bit of a sheen to it, as you can see a little bit there in the video. That is not wear or not fading or anything like that. This is a deep black top. It looks about as black as that, but in certain angles, there you go. In certain angles, you can kind of just see where it still has its sheen. It's retained its sheen over time, which is nice. Also, in the Carfax, you'll notice that there was a minor back in 2017. I mean, I'm showing perfect gaps. Whoever repaired the car did a phenomenal job. I don't see anything, creaking or rattling or funny looking paint or anything like that. So there's no paint fade, nothing to really indicate that this car ever actually went through any trauma back in the day. So I'd love to see that as well. Coming around to the passenger side, we're looking basically just like the driver's side. The rear wheel is in great shape. No curb rash, no dings or pits or anything like that. Paint is in really good shape there. No dents at all on this vehicle. No scratches, deep scratches, or anything of that nature. Like I said, this thing needs a bath. Only thing it needs to be washed, detailed, and of course, some of those little scuffs down at the bottom just kind of wiped off. Really not, minimal work to be done on it. So I am happy to report that on this car. All in all, exterior, I'm giving it exterior. So for this age, I gotta give it a 9.5 out of 10. That's gonna be my take. 9.5 out of 10, especially being the age that this car is. Very nice car, and I'm very impressed with that paint protection film and how it's held up over time. All right, let's get inside. like to do is go straight to the doors. I like to look at the touch points wherever your body is going to be mostly touching the vehicle, and because that's typically where we're going to start to see the wear. Thankfully, Porsche uses exceptional materials that are built to hold up over time, especially back in 2011, kind of during that golden era. And we're going to see the proof of that here. So we can, to a degree, just kind of see the smooth, I don't want to really call it patina, but you can just kind of see how over time the leather here has really just kind of conditioned itself, so to speak. I don't have any nasty scratches in it. I don't have any cracking whatsoever. That's good to see there. My door handle, I got a couple little nail scratches right there on that door. So this little trim piece possibly here, if you're looking for any type of restoration situation, I'm sure this could be easily acquired. Our door lanyard is in phenomenal shape. Does not look to be, especially to be colored, it's not nasty and gunky or anything like that. Even at this well, or the kind of the threshold to get in the vehicle, also in really good shape. That Boxster Spyder sticker is well intact. You got a little small divot there happening on the P. The rest of it looks perfect. No nasty scratches or anything like that on the actual paint itself. It's good to see. Seat, look at that seat. That seat's in great shape. That seat's in really good shape. We're really starting to see kind of just right here a little bit of the kind of the age, I guess, little of the what do you call it? Kind of the relaxing of the leather right there on that left hand shoulder. Even on this bolster here, starting to see this. You can see the shine from getting in and out of the vehicle starting to show up on that bolster there. However, this leather is not frail or fragile or anything like that. Coming around, now here's the first place we start to see that leather, or the stress on the leather, just a little. See a couple of those hairline, surface level, kind of starting to crack a little bit there. Looks to be nothing serious, just time, just time and service is really what I'm seeing on this side bolster here. With conditioning and being able to just continue to maintain it, it should hold just fine and continue to service for many more miles to come. I want to over on the other side here, we're going to see just a little bit of the same thing, just a tiny bit. So what I'm referring to is right here, and it doesn't even really show up on camera. All right, let's go and take a seat here carefully. Cool. We'll check the miles. 29,985. We can look at this steering wheel while we're here. You can. Let me see if I can brighten this up just a little bit so you can see a little better. There we go. So you just kind of see a lot of the shine from the steering wheel. Obviously, it's got a nice shine to it because of the fact that it's been worn. It is not. My stitching is perfectly intact though. I don't have any of that. What do you call it? Kind of like that sticky hand residue. Not a single bit of it on the steering wheel. I'm not seeing any of the rawhide itself. So the steering wheel, I'm giving that. That's gonna probably end up being 8.5. I'll give the steering wheel. Dashboard's in great shape. I have no fading happening there. I'll move this paper over there. No peeling or lift happening on any of those seams. This is why I love selling these cars. They build a product that just stands the test of time, man. All right, coming down, looking this way. Stereo works.
30 seconds. I can't get into everything I'm FDA approved to do, so I'm just gonna play my jingle again. But first, ask your doctor about which FDA approved uses.
I know it's not music, but I have no cracking or anything like that in the actual stereo speakers themselves. I don't have any, what do you call it, strange feedback or anything coming out of those, and I don't have any distortion. So the stereo speakers are working just fine. The AC is blowing nice and cold. I'm pressing buttons here. You can see that the screen is very, there you go, very responsive. All of the buttons there work. So this would essentially be, you go back there and listen to the sound. There we go. Cool. All in all, looking good. Even down here in this well, I have no issues with damage or anything like that to the center console. Leather around that handbrake is in really good shape as well. Again, interior, All in all, total interior, I'm giving it a full-blown 9. I like the interior a lot.